You are watching Urban Melanin Vibes, with another Urban Planetarium, Messages from the Universe. This episode is about all the planets in retrograde now until the end of this year 2023, we just got through, the Strawberry Moon. Here's about this current astrological season. Beginning May 1st through October 11th, Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. Yes, also at the very same time Mercury is retrograde. Now, I know what you're thinking, but don't completely freak out, not all retrogrades are created equal, and some actually bring a different and less turbulent energy than the others. Some of them can even be overwhelmingly positive. It's also not that big of a deal that two retrogrades are happening at the same time, it just means you may be feeling all the things as these two retrogrades overlap. Regardless, it's better to know when each planet is retrograde, as it can give you insight into what might be going on in your life and how it interplays with your birth chart. So while we navigate this current Mercury and Pluto retrograde, study up on the upcoming retrogrades and get some tips on how to manage them with this list of all the planets that are retrograde in 2023. But first, let's clarify what being retrograde actually means. What does retrograde mean? The term retrograde refers to the illusion created by planets in their retrograde periods, during which a planet's orbit around the Sun makes it appear to be slowing down and moving backward. In astrology, retrogrades are essentially periods during which your life might slow down significantly, prompting you to revisit certain themes or struggles, depending on which planet is retrograde and what that planet governs in astrology. For example, Mercury is said to influence communication and logic, an enormous part of our day-to-day life. When Mercury moves retrograde, the planet isn't moving forward or operating at its fullest potential, meaning you might experience some mishaps in these areas. If it feels like everything in your life is riddled with setbacks and slowing down to a screeching halt, that's understandable. Another example, when the planet of love, money, and pleasure, Venus, is retrograde, it can shed light on financial or relationship difficulties you may be dealing with at the moment. Mercury retrograde 2023 dates. This is the most notorious retrograde of them all. If you find things going wrong left and right, especially as far as technology, communication, and travel are concerned, you'll probably end up wondering, what planet is retrograde right now? And the answer will probably be Mercury. In 2023, Mercury retrograde occurs 4 times throughout the year, with each retrograde period lasting a few weeks at a time. December 29, 2022, to January 18, 2023. April 21 to May 14. August 23 to September 15. December 13 to January 1, 2024. Venus retrograde 2023 dates. Venus only moves retrograde once every 18 months, although it lasts for about 6 weeks, give or take. When this planet is retrograde, you can expect to feel it in your love life, personal values, beauty, and finances. Here's when to expect Venus retrograde in 2023. July 22 to September 3. Mars retrograde 2023 dates. Mars represents action, physicality, and sex in astrology and is often associated with high energy levels and aggression, so when this planet is retrograde, you can expect to feel dips in your libido, energy level, and motivation. Mars retrograde occurs about every 2 years, lasting for a period of a couple of months. You can expect Mars retrograde toward the end of 2023. October 30th, 2022 to January 12, 2023. Jupiter retrograde 2023 dates. Jupiter is the planet associated with luck, good fortune, and expansion. When this planet is retrograde, it can prompt a lot of self-reflection and philosophizing, as it nudges you to see the big picture. Jupiter is retrograde once a year, and its slow retrograde period lasts for about 4 months, or 120 days. September 4 to December 30th. Saturn retrograde 2023 dates. A slightly difficult planet, Saturn governs all things related to structure and discipline. As such, when this planet is retrograde, it offers up reality checks that help promote personal growth. Saturn retrograde also occurs annually, for a period of a little over 4 months. Get ready to restructure your life during the 2023 Saturn retrograde. June 17th to November 4th. Uranus retrograde 2023 dates. Uranus is a bit of a wild card in astrology. It's known for ushering in rebellious, free-spirited energy and unexpected shakeups. Although it technically starts a new retrograde period annually, Uranus retrograde periods can occur twice in the same year because of how long they last, about 5 months. August 24, 2022, to January 22, 2023. Neptune retrograde 2023 dates. Whimsical Neptune is said to rule our ideals and dreams. When this planet is retrograde, it's not too dramatic, rather, it presents a time to reflect and revise your dreams and creativity. Neptune is retrograde about once a year, with its slow period spanning a little more than 5 months. June 30th to December 6th. Pluto retrograde 2023 dates. Although science likes to exclude Pluto as a true planet, astrology doesn't. This small planet carries a heavy weight, governing death, rebirth, and transformation, and when it's retrograde, it asks you to challenge yourself to check in with and address any toxic, negative, and self-destructive behaviors and beliefs. Pluto retrograde can last between 5 and 6 months and comes around once a year. May 1st to October 11th. Here's a little more on how the planets affect us humans.
It's a trap!
Light up my sky.